Get your dumbbells ready for this blood sugar lowering workout. This is a 20-minute full body strength workout for people with diabetes using dumbbells, and I've provided links to the dumbbells that I use down in the description. You can substitute soup cans or water bottles if you don't have dumbbells. Before getting started, please make sure that your blood sugar is between 100 and 250 milligrams per deciliter, and that you've watched all the relevant safety and instructional videos posted in the description below. Our first warm-up exercise is air squats. Stand with your heels at shoulder width, angle the toes out to 30 degrees, chest up and abs braced. Start to squat as low as you can safely go, ideally with hips just below the knee, making sure that your knees stay aligned with your feet. I provided a link to an air squat instructional video down in the description. We're going to work through each warm-up exercise for 45 seconds. Maintain steady breathing throughout the warm-up. Lie on your back for a bridge. Put your feet flat on the floor and move your heels closer to your bum. Arms stay on the floor right by your sides. Begin to lift your hips as high as you can, ideally to the point that your back comes off the ground. Hold for a few seconds and then lower them. Roll over on all fours for bird dog. Hands under the shoulders, knees under hips. Begin to lift your right arm and left leg until they're straight and parallel to the floor. Return to start and repeat on the other side. Inchworms up next. Reach your hands to the floor in front of your feet. Walk your hands out as far as you can, making sure that your hips don't cave to the floor. Pause for a few seconds, then walk your hands back to the start, stand back up. The last warm-up movement is going to be jumping jacks. Each foot hops to the side while arms swing overhead. If this is too challenging, step out to the side with each arm swing, and then step back when the arm returns, alternating sides. Let's jump into the workout. We've got 5 different movements that will each be repeated once, and we'll go for 30 seconds on and 30 seconds of rest for each movement. The first exercise is the dumbbell overhead squat. If this is too difficult, do goblet squats instead. Stand up with your heels at shoulder width and toes pointed out to 30 degrees. Hold a dumbbell in your right hand with your arm fully extended overhead so that your arm is aligned with your ear, and hold your left arm out in front of you as a counterbalance. Begin to lower yourself until hips are just below the knees or as low as whatever is safe for you. Push your feet through the floor and stand back up. Inhale as you descend, exhale as you stand. For this and every exercise in the workout, keep your chest up and abs braced. This movement requires good shoulder flexibility, and it's going to help strengthen your abs and other trunk stabilizers. Let's rest for 30 seconds. Remember to hit the notification bell to be one of the first to know when my next video comes out. Dumbbell overhead squats on the other side now. We've got a reverse grip dumbbell bent row next. Grab a dumbbell in each hand and stand with your heels under your hips. Put a slight bend in the knees, then bend at the hips until your torso is at a 45-degree angle. Palms facing forward, pull your elbows back, aiming the dumbbells to the top of the abs, keeping your arms close to the side. Inhale as you lower the weights to the start. Exhale as you pull your elbows back. This exercise trains mainly the back and biceps, and the reverse grip puts more of an emphasis on the biceps brachii. Dumbbell deadlifts with a shrug are up next. Keeping your heels under the hips and palms facing each other, put a slight bend in the knees. Bend at the hips as the dumbbells travel towards the floor. Once the dumbbells get below the knees, bend the knees until the dumbbells are at mid-shin. Come back up and shrug your shoulders at the top of the movement. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift up. This is going to train your back, glutes, and hamstrings. The last exercise in the sequence is a low dumbbell fly. Keep your feet where they are, and you may need some lighter dumbbells. Palms facing forward, put a slight bend in the elbows, and lift the dumbbells forward and towards each other. Focus on squeezing your chest, and then lower to the start. Exhale as you lift up, and inhale as you lower. A dumbbell fly is likely going to recruit more of the pectoral muscles when lying on an incline bench, but the standing version is going to challenge the pecs too. Let's repeat each of these exercises one more time with dumbbell overhead squats with a dumbbell in your right hand up first. If you're finding this workout useful, please hit like and subscribe. Dumbbell overhead squats on the other side now. Reverse grip dumbbell bent row next. Dumbbell deadlifts with a shrug. And now we've got our low dumbbell flies. Outstanding work. Let's wrap things up with some stretching. Heels are going to be at shoulder width. Lower your hips as low as you can safely go. Push your elbows into your inner thighs and palms together. If your heels are coming off the ground, place a mat or other type of elevation into the heels. We're going to hold this for 45 seconds. The intensities for all of these stretches should be mild tension without pain. Lay on your tummy next. forearms on the floor in front of you, elbows under the shoulders and palms on the ground. Begin to lift your torso off the ground until you feel a nice stretch. Roll on over to your bum and sit up with the soles of your feet together. Chest to the ceiling, begin to lower the torso. You're going to need a wall for the last stretches. With your right elbow and shoulder at 90 degrees, place your hand and forearm against the wall and begin to twist your body to the left so that you feel a stretch in your chest. Switch sides. Thanks for training with me.